It's Las Vegas. The seats are packed. The energy is through the roof. Going home with that gold, that's life-defining.
Being Mr. Olympia is everything when you turn pro.
This is the biggest show with the biggest athletes in our sport.
This is an experience unlike any other.
We'll see what happens tonight. The crowd's going to be crazy. Wow, it's about to happen. This is real. I'm in basically the Super Bowl of the sport. This is the biggest show there is.
They say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. When you make it to Olympia, you want everybody to know what happened in Vegas.
That's it. That day. It all comes down to this day.
There is no margin for error. Not for me, not for anyone that competes in it.
This is a night where records are set and records are broken. Can these athletes retire on top, or are the new ones going to take over?
Women's bikini. There's 6 girls that can walk away with that title very easily.
Angelica Teixeira is really trying to solidify her legacy by defending her title.
I want to go for my second title. I want to keep this title because I want to build a legacy.
So we'll see if Angelica is going to put it all together and retain a title, or someone else is going to take it.
This is the Olympia. This is the most important stage of the world.
All these girls have nice shape, nice glutes, symmetry, a flow between their upper and lower body.
Well, here she is, your reigning and defending champion, Angelica Teixeira.
Her physique this year has gone to a whole nother level of conditioning. She deserves to be in a top spot.
Now the top 3 were exceptional this year. So for the finals, it's about the top 3 right now. Janet, Angelica, and Laura Lee. If Angelica can pull this off, it will be an amazing feat.
Each one of these girls could be champion. I think you could switch it around. It's really, really close, Dan.
Two-year winner, Angelica Teixeira.
Well, there it is. Angelica Teixeira has defended her title. She is the 2018 Miss Bikini Olympia, and for the second straight year.
This is who I am. I'm here to stay.
The famous classic physique division founded in 2016.
Classic division is the sexy division.
People are fighting for those titles in the future. Top 5 last year was amazing. This year it could be a totally new top 5. Breon, you've got Chris, Arash, you've got George, who came 3rd.
I came out of nowhere, and now I'm even more determined to show why I deserve to be on that Olympic stage.
To get into that top 5 is going to be very hard.
I'm not sacrificing so much of my life. I'm not doing that for top 5. I'm not doing that for top 3. I'm doing that for victory.
You have to be your best on the mark at the time that you're on stage. Doesn't matter what you look like before or after. If you're not nailing it right then and there, adios to that trophy.
Breon is the next generation. He is your reigning champion, and he is here to defend his title.
The muscle is beautiful, so you want to really peacock it, you know, you want to really style it up, be a showman up there.
That was definitely one of the funnest first calls we've had. Normally they're pretty strict, they're keeping us on the line, but we were like almost off the stage at one point, turned into a close down at prejudging.
Classic physique division is getting harder and harder. Come back at night and keep fighting. Put on a show.
Just displaying a remarkable level of condition, a remarkable physique, really just great lines, great overall flow and symmetry. Very much what this division was created for.
George, Breon, and Chris. And this was a battle. We really wanted to see who would come out on top here. And it is a very close battle.
Your 2-time winner, Breon Ansley.
The first 2-time champ in this division is so sweet. So sweet right now.
Well, there it is, Breon Ansley, your 2018 Classic Physique Olympia champion.
The figure category this year is going to be very interesting. We had a big upset last year in Sydney Gillen beating Latoria Watts.
In figure category, there's Sydney, There's Candace, and that's the division.
Candace Lewis Carter won the Arnold Classic this year, so it's really going to be a battle.
So we're here at the Olympia, which is the show of all shows.
And it was just remarkable how far ahead of the pack she is.
It was exciting, a lot of awesome girls, great lineup. We're at the 2018 Figure Olympia competition, and we just got off stage. It went pretty well, so we'll see what happens tonight.
Absolutely love her.
Figure was a fierce, fierce competition this year. The battle in figure continues, and Sydney Gillen took home the trophy again this year.
The men's physique category this year, Jeremy Buendia is aiming for his 5th Olympia title. It's going to be a tough one this year because he's battling back from injury.
Jeremy's got his work cut out in front of him to get to the condition he was in last year. Hopefully he does it. But these guys, they're going to be in their best condition too. It's going to be very interesting.
Even before coming here, I knew that I had the hardness and the dryness, so anything is possible.
He was extremely confident coming into the weekend.
In this category, there's 5 guys that can win the show.
I'm either right in the first couple of rows or slightly off to the stage. Emotionally, I'm in a mental straitjacket.
As a fan, you have more energy when you don't know who's gonna win.
Words don't mean anything. If your body's doing the talking, your words don't mean anything.
They actually put me back in the middle, so we'll see what happens at finals tonight. Hopefully it'll be an undeniable physique for the judges.
You're the offense, you're the defense. There's no subs, there's no timeouts. It's you.
Talk about a guy that has true grit.
He is a big-time superstar now in this division, and you can be sure those two have had more than their share of battles.
And he could be one of those guys trying to break into that top 10. If he does, that would be a major feather in his cap.
Your 2018 Olympia champion, Brandon.
He will command the status and the respect that comes with being in this very exclusive club.
I brought my best. I did what I could. I'm proud of it. I worked very hard. You know, I came back from an injury that most people would have given up on. He brought a champion caliber physique today. I have no problem losing to that.
Great respect. I appreciate him passing the throne on to me. I knew I had it from when we were backstage, even before prejudging, when we were pumping up. Little dream come true.
The fitness division this year is really wide open. The greatest fitness competitor of all time, Oksana Rashina, is retired. So really, it's anyone's contest. Bethany Wagner looks like she's going to be one of the front runners for the contest, but you really don't know at this point. So Whitney Jones and Miriam Capes are really going to give Bethany a run for her money this year.
In fitness, there's 2 rounds, the physique round and the routine round. So Rael and Whitney were the final call out. They were battling up there. They both have great V-taper and great shape. And honestly, it can go either way in the physique round between those 2. So the physique round is worth 25% of their score. The routine round is worth 75% of the score. So any girl can still win the show.
Wow, the height on that jump, she is a powerhouse, fan favorite.
She brings all kinds of flavor to her routines.
Oh yeah, she's awesome. Until they call your name, you don't know where you place.
Not only were the performance routines at levels we hadn't seen before, but the physiques that were on stage were unbelievable.
Since Oksana is gone, and she's been the reigning champion for many years, so many girls think they have a shot at this title, and it's going to be very exciting to see who comes out on top.
Whitney Jones had an amazing performance and took the title home. She is Miss Olympia Fitness.
And the title of 2018 Fitness Olympia Champion to Whitney Jones.
This is the most amazing feeling. Being the Fitness Olympia is unreal, and everything that I could have dreamed it to be. Never give up, no matter what adversities are thrown your way. You gotta stay focused, you gotta have faith, and you can achieve. I am a pure example of that.
There are so many able, beautiful physique bodies going for that gold.
Juliana Malacarne has decided to retire, so the division is wide open. Her physique has really set the standard for the women's physique division. Even though she's not competing this year, this is what everyone's trying to achieve.
In women's physique, the favorites are Autumn and Shanique Grant, two excellent competitors.
The physique category is going through a major evolution. The competition is so close. And the competitors this year are presenting a body shape and symmetry that's just elevating the entire division.
Stay tuned, finals is about to happen.
Shanique Grant is a 2018 Physique Miss Olympia.
When I reached peak week, it was surreal to make it, and I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for it.
Flex Lewis has actually already announced this year will be his last Mr. Olympia contest.
If he wins, he will have been the first and only 212 champion since that division opened up.
And if he's able to do that, he would be able to walk off into the 212 sunset, if you will.
He wants to go out undefeated, but there's a lot of guys that are right up his ass.
Second-year pro Derek Lunsford is coming in hungry this year.
Talk about the future of bodybuilding, Dan. Looks like it's starting to arrive right here, right now. Aesthetically speaking, Derek Lunsford has the best looking structure.
Derek Lunsford is a big reason why Flex Lewis has his work cut out for him as this contest goes.
They all take turns pushing each other.
Well, this division has become increasingly popular.
Flex Lewis drives harder and harder every year to try to hang on to that title.
Prejudging was awesome. There's no questions asked. I've done everything I possibly could. Three of us up there in the first call out, and I believe I'm the guy that's pushing Flex this year.
Kamal has made a strong case for this year's title. I was concerned for Flex coming into this contest. I wasn't sure how his body was going to respond. I wasn't even sure what the 2018 version of Flex Lewis is, but he silenced those concerns and he showed us exactly what he knew he could deliver, while some of us doubted he could do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet for one of the greatest champions of all time, 7-time Olympia champion, Flex Lewis!
There it is, the pride of Wales. At 34 years, he has won 7 titles here in the Olympia 212.
This is more than a medal around my neck. This is a lifetime of achievement, sacrifice, and hard work, determination, and everybody who's around me too. You know, it's all given so much.
And he wins this competition because he is the greatest under 212 competitor of all time.
He's going for number 8. He's dominated for 7 years. He's been a great champion. And
Phil Heath is aiming at two of the greatest bodybuilders of all time, Lee Haney and Ronnie Coleman.
Our category is the biggest and the best. We are the sport of bodybuilding.
And there are going to be a few guys who are going to be contending for the Mr. Olympia title. Big Ramy, William Bonac, Rolly Winkler. Phil's going to really have to bring his A game this year and shut the door.
We're going to strip down, we're going to walk out on stage, and I'm walking out with the sand out.
There's no going back. There's no living life in the rear view anymore. It's only full steam ahead, eyes forward, and let's get it on.
once you win, you are the king. You're the champ. You're the man.
There's only been 13 champions, and the question is going to be answered tonight. Will there be a 14th? And yesterday, that door was left open.
People sometimes, they want the underdog. It's like the Rocky story.
You have to do everything perfect.
With Phil, they call him the gift because he's genetically superior right now to the guys he's standing up next to.
Person next to me better bring their all-time best.
There is all sorts of talk throughout Las Vegas that Shawn Rhoden has given Phil Heath just about all he can handle.
He's gifted with some genetics that the other guys just don't have. So on an off day, Phil still has enough to simply win.
He's got a real 3D round physique. He's balanced, symmetrical. He brings conditioning in. He really is the total package.
This contest is wide open. It's hard for me to stop looking at what Rhoden is presenting on that stage here tonight. Shawn has Phil on the ropes from the front.
Shawn Rhoden has made his case.
The question will remain, did the champion rise to the occasion?
And the title of 2018 Mr. Olympia. And new Olympia champion!
It has happened in Las Vegas. Shawn Rhoden is your 2018 Olympia champion.
Why do I go to the gym and beat the hell out of myself every day? Whether you're in pain or not, self-endured torture every day. I'm not doing this just for a trophy. I'm not doing this just for a title. I want to leave something behind for when my daughter Google her dad, she'll see exactly what he did.
There weren't many people that would have ever dared to predict this outcome.
The Olympia this year defines the closing chapters and the beginning of a brand new legacy. These champions become the faces of the Olympia, and these athletes are impacting the world like never before.